about Freddie. He's going home in a couple of days. And I do want to talk about the game plan for when he comes home. I also want to talk about the game plan for tomorrow. So Kevin, you and your family, if your family is coming, what you guys are going to, hey guys, hey Jan, hey Bianca, what you guys are going to be doing for 90 minutes tomorrow is basically patterning the things that Freddie has learned with me. We're going to pattern those things in for you and Freddie. So it's not just me or the people who help me with your dog. It's not just us giving the commands and using the e-collar, it's also you. So it's kind of like the transfer of power. And it's Freddie understanding that, okay, mom and dad, are getting their mechanics down with the e-collar, and place and recall and all of the commands and how to correct him when he doesn't follow through. We will be covering corrections tomorrow too. And by the way, just to, ease your angst, some people have angst about correcting dogs. It's really not, it's not really this overpowering thing where you hurt the dog. It's a very low level correction on e-collar. It's just a little communication saying, nope, that's not what I wanted. This is what I want. So those are the things that we'll be covering tomorrow. We'll be doing lots of recall to place because we're reinforcing the come command, which was a big thing for you guys. You really wanted him to have that, a solid foundation in that. And we'll be covering thresholds and also we'll talk about how he should behave around other dogs and some of the things that you, hey Maggie, some of the other things that, the body language and things that you want to be looking for from him when he does play with other dogs, when it's appropriate, when it's too pushy. You're going to kind of, he's actually self-regulating now. He's very smart, very, very smart. And I don't have to manage him or help him through things as much. Is e-collar safe for pregnant females? Jan, it's like, it's as safe as you're using like super low levels, right? So, my dog has a heart condition. So if you're just basically teaching her, I don't know if you're pregnant female, if you're just trying to teach a foundation so that she can be calm during her pregnancy, you teach her the place command and like you're training at super low levels. There's nothing harmful about this. It's not a shock collar, you know that, right? I'm just kind of going through my spiel because I love the e-collar. I really love this tool. It's fantastic. It's super misunderstood. It's absolutely safe for any dog. My dog Chase has a heart condition, but it's the fastest way to teach her the foundation commands. The place command is, I would imagine, would be super, super important for a pregnant female. So absolutely, 100% in my opinion, safe, and I would use it on Phoenix if she were pregnant, but she's not. She better not be. So yeah, hit me up with questions if you have questions on how to get her started on e-collar. And just remember, we're working at super, super low levels. Like, I'm usually communicating with Freddie on a level 2 out of 100. So that kind of tells you how low level. It's just like a little whisper to your dog, and you pair it with the command, and that's how they learn their vocabulary. So back to Freddie, like I was saying, he's really become very good at self-regulating around my two dogs. I suspect it'll be a little more challenging with Jasper, but Jasper is coming in next week, and he's going to also have the foundation. So those two are going to be awesome together. And so the other thing that I do want to talk about, I want you guys to come with any questions that you have. I know you have 3 girls, so that's got to be a lot of energy in the house. And I want for you to, be at ease when their friends come over, like how to handle when kids come over to the house, how kids should interact with Freddie, because we're always striving to keep that calm state of mind because we are building this character in him. This has just been 2 weeks, so this is not a really long span of time for him to be practicing that calm demeanor, that composure. That comes over time, but the more that we throw at him, the better and more skilled he should become at that. So, just want you to be mindful of how the girls interact with him. And I'm going to send you a nice little video that I would like for them to watch. It'll just help them to also tell their friends, and for you to tell their friends when they come over, hey, you know, when he's not calm, do not interact with him. Ignore him until he's calm, and then he can meet the kids and teach them, you know, how to pet him appropriately under the chin, not over the head. Don't get in the face. Don't hug the dog, especially if it's someone other than family members. Sometimes hugging a dog can actually be too much pressure for them to handle, and they might make a bad decision. I don't think Freddie would, but it still makes him uncomfortable. And so these are some of the things that, you know, we'll be talking about in the course of the next 2 days. You know, when he comes home on Thursday, we're also going to be doing a lot of this patterning in of behaviors at your home, because it's different, right? He's been doing all this work at my place. Now we need to come back to your home and get you guys used to your environment and where place is going to be. You might have a couple of different pet cots set up in the house. You may prefer to do a downstay somewhere and just have one pet cot in the house, and then other places you'll just put him in a downstay, with the understanding that you're in a down until I say break, right? So those are the things we'll be working on. And I am going to send you one other video. I want for you both to watch all of the training videos. Kevin, I know that you've watched them, but just make sure that you're both watching them, so that you are familiar with everything, the tools, how I teach a dog to walk. I am going to send you a video on the structured walk using the e-collar. It's more than just the prong collar. It's Freddie is relying more on the e-collar than the prong collar at this point to walk. And I'll send you that video just so you have an idea of what I'm talking about when I say e-collar heel. It means your dog is slightly behind you, you know, in a heel, following you and not scanning ahead looking for things, right? And if he gets out of control, you're just going to give him a little e-collar communication on a level that makes him snap out of it and pay attention to you, and then you're just going to guide him back into place behind you. The structured walk is designed to mentally drain him and develop that impulse control. It's another thing that we do. We layer everything on top of one another, and that's how we're building this rock solid foundation of impulse control and that calm on command demeanor, right? So that's a little taste of what we're going to do. So when you come tomorrow, no happy greetings, you know, getting him all revved up. He will get to greet you, but I want it to be composed, and it's not going to be right away. It's going to be after he settles into the work. So when you guys come, no touch, no talk, no eye contact until he simmers down. He's going to be very excited to see you for sure. And then you guys can absolutely have a greeting, and we will start working. So that's kind of it for now. He had a nice walk with Chase this morning. My doodles are teaching him how to walk in a heel nicely with other dogs. So he's been doing a lot of pack walking. He's got a pack walk tomorrow night at the park with bunch dogs. So that's going to be super, super good for him. And that's kind of it, guys. It's super hot. Keep your dogs, you know, cool inside. Jen, hit me up if you have questions. I'm here for you. Good luck teaching your girl the e-collar. Have a good one, guys.